Zone, you could get Teemo, right? You could Splinter Soul and Deathmark with Teemo. Or you could Dawn and Dusk with Teemo and, you know, whatever the other one is. Like, you could do a lot of, like, mix and matching that... And somebody... The reason we're talking about this is because someone said, why would you want 3 colors in your deck? It's because it actually opens up a lot more avenues for deck building and small combos that you otherwise don't get. Is this sponsored? No, it's not. It is not. It is not sponsored. So anyway, let's try this garbage idea. Right? Surely this works. Surely this is going to play well. Three colors would break the game. Yes, that's exactly my point. 3 colors wouldn't work right now because they don't have any fail-safes for colored mana or restrictions on how to play things. They need like one more knob to tweak the resource game and then they'd be good to go. That's all they need. Just one more little knob. Maybe they thought about it. Of course they, like, I'm guessing they did, yes. I'm guessing they did. I have to assume that they did. But I don't know why they would ever choose to design... I mean, I guess there's an argument to be made for it. I don't know why they would choose to design a game that can't expend the 3 colors without causing massive imbalances. That seems like... I don't know. What is Iceborne Legacy? I don't know what that is. What is Iceborne Legacy? Grant an ally and all allied copies of it everywhere. Oh my god, this is super sweet. This is really sweet. I don't think it's good. They'll change the game will change a lot from a beta to another. Well, you know, if they ever consider adding 3-color builds, I really hope there's a big consideration for... I mean, I guess I don't need Karma in this deck anymore then. Is a 0-3 that ramps any good? I haven't found it super sweet, but then again, I'm like, I haven't really played the game enough to let you know. They said that for now. Yeah, well, I'm curious to see how they add 3-color builds without breaking the game, given the current, like, deck building knobs that exist. But they'll figure it out. I mean, no way they don't. Like, this game is so well crafted that it's just... I mean, so far it seems very well crafted. There'll be 11 different classes at the end, and that's fine, I think. I think that's fine. I could legit just add fucking Teemo here. Oh no, we need Dawn and Dusk. I can't actually add Teemo. Yeah, see, this is where I'd love... Okay, wait. Did we just play Karma and hope that we... No, we can't do it. It's impossible. I could never do this. Like, She Who Wanders is locked from being in your deck unless you have 6 champs from that region. Yeah, or something like that. You know? Like, they need... Like, that's a knob that is pretty easy to make work, Master Discord. Like, the whole using the existing champions. Or, like, the thresholds of... Because, like, look at the top here, right? Like, that little number of how many colors... Of how many cards of a given color you have. Like, 20 and 6. That number is already there. They can already use this number as a way to gate your deck. So they could say maybe you only need 1 blue, like, you know, 1 blue champion to play all of that, you know, She Who Wanders, but you have to have at least 20 blue cards. Or, you know, 15 or 20 or something, yeah. Maybe Splinter Cell plus Oblivious Islander. What is Splinter Cell? Oh, Splinter Soul. What is Oblivious Islander? Grants an ally and hand ephemeral and reduce its cost by 1. Damn it. You think that's better than Dawn and Dusk? I kind of want to try it with it. I kind of want to try Dawn and Dusk with ANIVIA. The problem I have now is I'm not sure how I ever survive. No, we are in blue, so we can use the little 3 MP24 that has Challenger, right? Is that not a thing? What color is that in? Entreat? What is entreat? Draw a champion. Oh wait, that's in our colors too. Snap. Do you think ANIVIA should damage the Nexus too? Again, I haven't played enough of the game, and I really can't speak to it. I have no clue. I have no idea. Get an empty mana gem and heal your Nexus for 3. I can't imagine that's super good, but hey. Like, listen, I'm just gonna try this out against the AI just to see if ANIVIA works with that jank. Do I think this game needs multi-blocking? I'm pretty sure at some point I'll have a mechanic that lets you multi-block, yeah. I would be surprised if they didn't have anything like that eventually. Surely they will. I know she already deals it, but maybe you don't want her to deal it? I will act first. This seems like a very slow hand, but maybe it gets there. They seem to be playing it safe with ramp. Of course they do, and they have to, because if they don't, they're gonna be in trouble, because the game again doesn't have any colored restrictions. Once you get access to high cost cards, you have access to them forever, which is super scary design wise. Look at MTG standard for an argument to make against ramp. Yeah, I mean that's a very fair argument. Right now we're gonna fight some real people when I figure out how to even play the basic game. But yes, we should eventually. And by eventually I mean soon. I just want to try this meme of a deck. See how it even plays out. Okay, so now the tempo's on their part. It's kind of cool that they ended up giving us... And this music is killing me, dude. This cannot possibly be worth it, right? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's kill the spooters. If an ally died this round, summon 2 spiderlings. I regret everything I've ever done. To be fair, though, ANIVIA's amazing against them. We set it at 1. And then I can just play her and swing. Normally? But where's my souls, man? Endless cold. Now she can't block. No, don't make more. Okay, she drains 3. She gets revived as ANIVIA. Start of round, transform me back into ANIVIA and level up. So start of round, she levels up. How is this card okay? Shouldn't this card not exist? I mean, this sounds a little bit too much. Isn't she broken? This is the first time I play her. Maybe because she can't block, she's fine. She seems really over the top. She seems really over the top.
The chill before the storm.
I probably am overrating her. Her level up is trash with no upgrade. I mean, deal 2 damage to all enemies is a pretty good upgrade, isn't it? I don't know. I'm probably overrating it, but like that ability seems pretty sweet to me. They basically have to kill the egg, or she... I mean, to be fair, that's pretty much League, right? That's how she works there, too.
I bring the storm.
No! I refuse. I want to get the buff from Starlit Seer. Okay, that's a stupid use of my buff. But this is the life I lead. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, whatever. Where is where are the things I want? Where are the cars that I'm actually looking for? Our strength is yours.
Stand and defend.
Yeah, none of these are the cards I'm looking for. I wanted to play this for the combo, but I guess I need more card draw. This is one of the things this deck actually doesn't have a lot of. It's like a lot of it just barely even ever has card draw from what I've seen. It just doesn't draw. Right? Yeah, I guess she's much worse than I thought about, because I didn't realize how like the blocks basically didn't work. Like you couldn't bypass the blocks, that is, by dealing damage. You still get blocked. You get blocked and the damage doesn't go to the next. So if you'd have to give her Overwhelm, you'd have to give her Overwhelm for her to be way better. Yeah, Overwhelm would make the card way more powerful. Stun an enemy, sure, that's fine. Wait, they're attacking?
This is our homeland.
Oh, hold up. Drain 4 from an ally unit. Ah, okay. Clever. I don't want to kill them. I just want to get a million Anivias, man. I just I just want to get more. This is not what I want to do, man. Yeah, you could play her with Overwhelm cards. I think she'd get way better. I don't think it's necessarily worth it, but it's, you know, something to consider.
And defend.
I just can't get the combo to go. Why did I put that in my deck? Where's that from? Yeah, this deck needs more card draw. A lot more card draw. There we go.
See the Demastian border from here.
Come on, attack. You don't want to attack? Okay. Cool. Braum, you suck. You're not the person I'm looking for. Wait, how many cards can we have in hand in this game? How many cards can we have in 10 in hand? So I have to get rid of something eventually. I think I like the stuff staying damaged for the most part, at least so far. Okay, I'm just gonna play stuff and hope they wipe my creatures. No! Okay, that's fine. I thought they were killing her. I just want to play, I just want to attack. I want them to kill me. No, I don't want you to survive damage. I want you to die. I want all my creatures to die. Perfect. Great. Yes, yes! Kill me. You're alive? Yeah, dude, I've been playing a lot of MTGA. You knew me for Hearthstone days or way back in Gwent? Omega lol. Oh my god, this is taking forever. You can't cast a slow spell. Alright, fine. I'll grant Avinia this, and this guy this, and I'll frostbite 2 things just because I can.
For the storm.
Yes, the storm. Yes, I know. Hearthstone, yeah, I haven't played in forever. I left when I didn't enjoy the game anymore. Spellweaver times? Oh man. Spellweaver was dope. I still think it has the best MTG Plus system. We did it! Wait, did we do it? So when the eggs die... The eggs aren't even... This is so sick!
I bring the storm.
This is so disgusting! What the fuck, man? What? This works! This is not okay. This is so not okay. It's just like 6 damage to everything, man. It's literally 6. Everything always dies. Holy balls, dude. Yeah, that's fine. And they also take damage on the Nexus.
Brace yourselves.
Well, that seems fair. Bonjour, Marek. Tu veux pas attendre avec moi ce soir? Alors, tu peux la prendre, je pense qu'elle est là-bas. Tu l'avais branchée tantôt? Elle est là-bas, tu sais. Tu peux aller la prendre. Elle est là-bas en arrière. This seems like a pretty memey. I mean, this combo is pretty crazy. I won't lie to you. So I think ephemeral. I mean, I guess maybe it shouldn't work that way. I don't have an attack token. You can't tell me what to do.
This is our homeland.
Yeah, this is there's no way this is fine. Anyway, yeah. So maybe what ephemeral should do is it should like kill the creature and then exile it. Does that make sense? Like you could remove it from the game after it's done its thing. Do you think in French or English, Nox? Stop asking that question. People don't think in language. They both cost a lot. Well, it's like at 12 mana you can do both, right? Simultaneously. And this is, yeah. I think an emoji is nice. This is a pretty fun deck. I mean, I think you just have to go full meme. I mean, imagine going Dawn and Dusk on Deathmark, like on Karma. We're in the colors for Deny too. Oh man, this deck seems super stupid. I guess I probably want Braum though. Like realistically, I probably want Braum. I like River Shaper a lot. I like Ritual of Renewal actually. Ritual of Renewal is super sweet with what's it called? With Karma, because you can heal for like a very large amount later in the game. I'm not sure Catalyst is super good here. It might be better than I think, but maybe not. You can get attack ready and attack with Anivia that you defend it to 6 damage to all. Ready attack. Say what? Attack ready. Wait, what? Are you sure that works in these colors? Yeah, it doesn't work in those colors. It would have to be in Demacia with Lux. But then you can't have the duplication, right? I mean, I guess you could get it with Karma. No, you could actually get it with Karma straight up. Marek, est-ce que tu peux fermer la porte, s'il te plaît? Ok, ferme la porte avant, après tu peux aller à la salle de bain. Merci. Yeah, Karma can get you those spells, which is why, you know, I initially mentioned three color builds. Karma's a way to get 3 color builds by proxy. What impressions do you have as a first thing? I think this game is great. My first impression is that this is like people keep comparing it to Hearthstone, and to me this plays way more like Magic than Hearthstone. Like way more. It's not even close. Yeah, I don't think it actually compares to Hearthstone in almost any way aside from the mana, which is why I think the mana system needs to be slightly altered to not feel too linear. Although that's not necessarily a negative. That's not necessarily a negative. I just don't, love it. Some say it's an in-between. I don't think there's much of Hearthstone in here, honestly. Which is, I mean, there is some where, some abilities are like, oh, ATB and There's some targeting. It's odd. Like a lot of it is sort of simpler to parse than Magic. But despite the aesthetic, it has like game mechanics wise and gameplay wise. I don't see much Hearthstone here. This isn't a game where you can just sort of solo, like, you know, goldfish your way through a match. Yeah, I think the visuals is what make people think of Hearthstone, but like this, mechanics wise, this game is a step above Hearthstone. It's what I wish Hearthstone had been, to be honest with you. Like this is what I envision. For some reason, I don't know why, when I started playing Hearthstone and like looking at the game, I thought that eventually they'd find a way to add instant speed spells in the game. They fucking never did. All they did was add secrets, which is fine, but it never played well. I actually did a full-on video a long time ago that was called Hearthstone. It was like a Hearthstone design video where I talked about how to add instant speed spells in the game, and one of the things I mentioned was having those priority passes at specific moments. So when like at the start of the turn and on end turn you'd have that, and maybe like at another point there would be a priority pass, but people said that would bog down the game, and I look at this shit and I'm like, actually no. It doesn't bog down anything. I don't feel that it does. I don't feel that it does. I think this game plays super smoothly despite that. So I love River Shaper because it draws a spell guaranteed, and I could definitely use spells, but maybe Shadow Assassin should be in here. Starlight Seer may not be necessary, although it is a good 2-drop. I think it's too much with 20 mana each turn. I think I can agree with that. I think 20 mana each turn, as they've designed the game, might be a bit over the top. It definitely sometimes feels over the top. Is elusive flying? Yes. More or less. Yeah, it's more like Shadow, I guess. Yeah, good point. Eternal has that exact priority system. It does, yeah. But I mean, Eternal was, to me... So I think Eternal... So here's the thing about Eternal that I don't like. It's got this... It's got a few good... Like, it does a few good things... with the instant speed spells and like some of the response, and they tried to keep Magic's instant speed play, which is commendable and probably very nice, but what they fucked up is they kept Magic's land system not completely, but almost. They added thresholds, which I think is nice, but I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough. Yeah, like Hearthstone is a super cool PvE game, exactly. That's one of the things that I used to love it for. I thought it was a great PvE game. Sure, I guess I'll Frostbite this dude. I'll keep the 4 mana with Avalanche for the next turn. I could also just recall Elise, but they'll just replay it. Haha, we have Dawn and Dusk. Opponent, why? Deal 1. Pick a follower, create an ephemeral copy of it in hand. Huh? They chose the Sinister Poro? Well, it's AI. I don't know what I was expecting. Why am I playing versus AI? Because I'm still trying to wrap my head around the play patterns, and I want to like see if the deck does what I want it to. Which is probably a bad idea. I should just play against real people at this point. Fair enough.
Our strength is yours.
Do you like Jinx? She closed to Hazoret from MTG. Oh, is she the one that like bounces herself? I don't want to swing here because I don't actually want to... Wait, does that kill my follower if they steal it? You piece of shit. Alright, I see how it is, opponent. I see how it is. That's a pretty cool synergy. I like it. I am sold. No, don't do it. Drain 3. It still lives though, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, you could try to block, but it's still just gonna die. Triple Anivia with 3 eggs. I mean, this is happening, right? Like, is this a real deck? No, probably not. It probably sucks too much. I think once you know it exists, you no longer ever lose to that crap. I mean, this is still really silly. I mean, this is too good not to be real. I mean, look at what I get from value just off of the... I get the egg. And then the other Anivia is going to spawn another egg. How could this possibly not be a real thing? You know, dude, that's... I know, like, you have a lot of things now. I get it, opponent. Yeah, I don't care. That's fine. Yeah, no, there's no way this is okay. The thing is, like, there's actually counterplay to this strategy, though, which I like now that I think about it. Like, it's super good if the opponent does not try to interact with you, and I think this game is gonna come down to people interacting with you a lot more than you think. Sure. It dies. Fine, have more. Yeah, exactly. I mean, now I deal 6 whenever I swing, right? And it doesn't discriminate. And I can do it again with Dawn and Dusk. This is a pretty degenerate combo. I think Dawn and Dusk should not be so easily castable. There's no way this is fine. I don't care. I don't care what your standards are for, like, game design. This is not okay. Or maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. But the thing is, I literally can't block right now. I literally cannot block. But the upside of this play is that it actually doesn't straight up lose to She Who Does the Thing. Because you have followers with 5 power baseline. Anivia has 5. I mean, to be fair, they probably frostbite the living shit out of everything. This is a cool combo. I'm pretty sure against any real aggressive deck, though, you straight up lose, which I think is cool. I like it. I agree, Michaela. I agree. Planeswalkers, like, champions and planeswalkers are not the same thing. Champions are good, and there's, like, champions for every type of deck. And this is one of the things that's super interesting about the design of this game. So number one, there are enough champions in your deck. You can put the 3 copies of it so that if it's integral to your game plan, you will consistently find it. 3 out of 40 is a very high number. And because you have 40 cards with a lot of 3-ofs, you have a lot of strategic diversity in how much you want to focus in one area. Yeah, I'm gonna try to play this against someone. We're gonna lose because the deck has no sustain and it's just gonna get swept up. One of the things that I suspect will happen with this deck is, as soon as I'll have to play for banked mana more, is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to play for banked mana. I've played 3 games and only found Teemo once in one of those games. Yikes, dude. I will act second. I mean, do I really have to keep Anivia? What are the odds I don't find one? 0. I'm gonna find more. There we go. Is this deck uploaded anywhere? I don't know. Fuck. I regret everything. Yeah, see, they have those, like, preemptive answers. They have those. I'm gonna need, like... I don't think I can play Anivia against them. I don't think it's gonna play very well. So we're gonna pass and just play on their turn if they don't intend to swing at us too hard. What is that? What did they do? Yeah, what'd they do?
There's nothing to fear.
What happened? I don't really want to use this, but the thing is they'll just attack with Elise anyway, so I have to do this just to slow down Elise. Butzer, thank you for the gift of subs, my dude! Thank you. It's just on the turn when the spider summon. Yeah, I know. But it's still, you know, it's still a thing. Do I attack and force the trade on Precious Bet? Probably not. I think I want to keep it back as a blocker for Elise. I do like Shadow Assassin as a defender here. Like, they almost always end up playing something here because they have to. Because attacking just now just doesn't feel worthwhile to them. Thanks so much, Butsuro, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Jordan with the 42 months. Thank you. Mogwai with a 400 host, my dude. Thank you. Do you even block her? Yeah. Isn't it like 3 power? Yeah, 3 or more attack. Yeah, Iceveil Archer does block Elise. Drain. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So this is dead, I guess.
We must all
Shadow Assassin is definitely going to be blocking something. I don't know what, though. So they level up if they have 3 or more spiders. Will they have 3 or more spiders? Not if I play my hand well, I'm guessing.
it's too late for you.
But that means I'm taking a lot of damage.
You dare!
I still don't know Muxaus, and again, like I'm not really in the mindset of like refining deck lists, so you will find that whatever input I give you regarding balance is gonna be pretty far off the mark, or regarding metagame is gonna be very far off the mark. So they literally cannot block Shadow Assassin, right? Plague, grant an ally, so they can't block her. This could get a spell draw, which probably won't matter much. So next turn I'll have a total of 7 mana, right, to use, so I'll be able to Winter's Breath. Or use Karma, I guess, for memes. Yeah, it's too early to judge, exactly. That's pretty dope. I mean, they'll probably snipe off whatever I try to copy, though, which is probably not good.
Skitter out from the darkness.
So... do I just take this? I at least have to trade with a spider, right? At the very minimum, I need to get rid of a spider. And then this lets me develop my Anivia Dawn and Dusk play, although I can't block with that play, which is kind of miserable. Vindexus! Hey, what's up? Hello, I know that name. Hello, Vin. How are you? So this will give us a spell draw. Which is quite good. We take a shit ton of damage, though. Like, I'm just experimenting with how much reach I can expect to get consistently. I don't want to use my banked up mana, so I'll have 8. Currently, I've got enough mana to survive. If they don't just swing at me. I'd love to play Anivia, but I can't do it this turn. So maybe I'm supposed to try Karma. Just to get random spells. I don't have enough mana for Deny, though, so... I'm expecting to lose this pretty frequently. So I can use Anivia. If they can't answer Anivia, I can wipe out most, if not all, the Spiderlings, right? Is that right? Like, I had to wait to play Anivia when they couldn't necessarily survive. If you have a Yeti, summon an Enraged Yeti, otherwise create one on top of your deck. Fair enough, okay. Doing this is super risky if they can kill Anivia. Like, I straight up lose if they can kill her. I think I do. Not always, but yeah, mostly. Well, not really, because I can always use Winter's Breath. Well, no, they're just going to attack right away, so I'll end up doing what? What is my play? What is my play next turn if they kill Anivia? So I'll have like 7, 8, 9 mana, technically. I can only play Frostbite once, and that's it. So maybe Karma ends up giving me another spell. Turns out aggro is a thing. Yeah, this isn't really an aggro deck they're playing though. This is pretty much just a attrition deck, I would say. Aggro is a bit different than this, from what I've seen of it. From what I've seen of it, it's a little bit different than this. Kill a unit, okay. So now what they're gonna do is they're gonna drag the egg onto the battlefield to kill it with one of their things. Their board is full right now.
They cannot hide.
Oh, but they can't do it next turn either. So do I attack with Karma? I mean, I don't want to give them another hapless aristocrat. I don't think attacking with Karma is realistic. And because I'm not getting another turn, see, like this is why this combo is not good against aggro. Because like their turn comes up and all they do is vomit something on the board. Oh, that's interesting. So she flips over. I have 9 effective, but I can only use really 6 of this, which is fine. It's a decent amount. Oh, the will is nice. I can actually bounce the Spider Queen. That is a phenomenal outcome. Yeah, that's great, actually. They don't know where to put this, or they just don't want to put it anywhere. They're thinking about what to grab with what. Sure. 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 I have 9 MP. So we're gonna bounce, what do you mean skip block? I mean, I guess so, yeah. I'm bouncing Spider Queen. Hello, Ihaska with a 19! Hello! You need to ramp? I think you're gonna be this top heavy? Maybe, yeah, maybe we do. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, I don't know. What did they just do? Can I not use this as well? And heal up? I can, right? This will work if they don't put more overwhelm on shit. Because this loses all the spiders one attack, which wasn't displayed here, oddly enough. So Avinia will work here, and we're going to be up to 9 out of 10 for the Enlightened value. Kill a damaged unit. You can cast this again this round. Sure. I mean, it doesn't really matter because the Anivia lives. I mean, they literally can't pop the egg, as far as I know. Noxian Guillotine. Hello. That seems like a pretty good card. Now that we have Harsh Winds, we're probably safe. Like, they have a much smaller board. We've survived most of the onslaught. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable here. I'm not saying that we're, like, you know, winning the game by far. We're doing way better than we were a moment ago. So, Darius ult. What is Darius ult? Does it deal damage to me? Or is this the Darius ult? That card is his ult, but where is Darius? Did they play Darius and I didn't notice? Wait. I'm confused. Oh, it's his ultimate in League of Legends. Oh, I see. Dude, you confused the shit out of me. Okay, I see what you mean. Just in League, I was like, okay, how do ultimates work in this game? I was pretty confused. So now we can actually use Dawn and Dusk, which is super good. And we also have Deny active. Oh. Oh, are we dead? Oh, they just... Okay, that just got discarded. Okay, cool. So now we copy Anivia multiple times to get 6 damage out every single turn. And honestly, I just don't know what they can do about this. Like, yeah, that doesn't matter. You still just lose out. You're still fucked. Like, they literally cannot block any of these. Everything explodes and they just die. They take 6 damage on every unit. Like, how did they come back? I mean, we were almost dead. We were this close to it. We were like 1 spell away from death. So there's definitely, like, this deck is definitely not an auto win against a variety of things. Like, it's not a great deck. This is not a great deck against them. Dude, I love this feature of, like, being able to see what's gonna happen. This is so good. This is so sweet. So we just vomit, we wipe the board, they get some spooters, and then we wipe the spooters again, including Spider Queen Elise. We deal 0 damage to them because we don't have, you know, Overwhelm. But now they have to redevelop on the board, and I don't know how they do that against what we have in hand. Like, this is so stupid. This is so... I mean, and now the eggs pop, right? The opponent's gonna be like, oh, this is a temporary Anivia. Think the fuck again, dude. Think again. It dies end of turn, and then it comes back at the beginning of your round. It is gonna reanimate. Opponent's probably like, oh, this is fine. It's not. Believe me, it's not. Okay, now we have 3 real Anivias. Opponent's face. Oh no! Oh man. Yeah, that was not okay. That was just like straight up not okay. Damn, dude. Yeah, that just cannot have been okay.
Strength is yours.
He has Overwhelm and levels when he dies. Darius. Surprise Pikachu face. Yeah, that face is cool. Who is that, by the way? That face. It's 5 plus 3, I have 8.
These old eyes still see.
The fact that we have Harsh Winds makes me feel pretty safe. That was Jinx. You know, like, I'll say, so here's one thing I'd like to say about this game's monetization model. The base monetization model is so sweet that if they come out with cosmetics that I can buy, I won't feel like I'm getting swindled. Even if, like, dude, like, listen, okay? Listen. You see this button here? If they put it in the store and it was colored blue and it cost $5, I wouldn't give a fuck.